Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance, episode 7. In this, we're going to be going through the 5.5 star weekly for the week of August 5th, 2024, and we're going to be using Kindred. I haven't tried this yet. I'm not sure this will work. We might actually die before Kindred ever gets on the board, and if that happens, we're going to need to try something else. So we're using Double Guardian Angel and Everfrost here. The 5.5 star weekly is Lissandra. And this is actually one of the better builds you can use against Lissandra in her own adventure. The special rules are nothing but Powder Monkeys 2. Round start, foe summons a Powder Monkey. So this will actually put us on a timer. Just we can take at least 1 damage every round. Hugify, game start, the foe summons a random unit from their deck. Grow its stats to 10, 20, and grant it vulnerable. This is the part that might kill us before we ever get started. And deadly, when the foe summons a unit, grant its stats equal to half its stats. Rounded up, the foe's spells and skills deal double damage. So I'm not sure if this will hit for 2. I also think this happens before Hugify, so you probably won't get 1530s, but we'll see. Like I said, I haven't tried it yet. And we're going to want something that gives us mana, but Frostbite is also probably pretty good here. I'm going to take that. It's a defensive option, but if we die before we get to play Kindred, that's not going to save us. So when we're playing Kindred, we want to keep as many things that make prey as possible. And then we learn how to count. So yeah, it only ended up being a 10-20, which is great. And we're going to summon a prey. And we're going to summon more prey here. When we do this attack, nothing is going to be productive here. So we can just do 3 damage to the Soothsayer. It's not great, but I mean, we don't really have a good option. So Kindred gives us a lot of blockers. You get a prey every round. And they have the ability where Last Breath, and they do 2 damage, and that stacks per round. So here, right now, that's 6 damage that we have. Use a Black Spear on that. We just want to keep down the number of units that we're going to have to play against. And now we have Kindred on the board, so it's just going to be a really slow grind, but we should be very safe now. If we play another first wave, so that'll summon a prey, which is good because it'll be 2 extra damage around. Then we also have this Wings and the wave, or I guess the first wave, and that's going to clog up the board, so we're not going to be able to get our extra Kindreds. So that's probably not worthwhile for us. I think I'm going to sit on this card right now. I could have attacked there and done 4 more damage. And then for Kindred, basically what we're going to do is just use Spirit Journey. That'll Frostbite 3 things as they, I think, die and come back to life. And then we can go ahead and kill one of these Kindreds here to get her there. I'm really not sure. I know Kindred is 1 and there's 2 things. There's like a lamb and some whatever. We'll get we'll get the Kindred proc. And this is round 5, so each of these, when they die, should do 8 damage. So we have 24 damage here. Then if we add the Phantom Prankster, that'll be +3 each. So it should be 27 damage. They usually don't block zeros, which is unfortunate because we do need to get them killed. having something like Crumble in hand would be really good. I don't have enough mana to play that. We can use Spirit Journey on them, but we'd rather keep it for a defensive option. We do need to clear off some board space though. So here we get Crumble, which is fantastic. And that did 11 damage. So if we can just kill these two, we win. We can use Spirit Leech here. And we can finish off the last one with Spirit Journey.
A glimpse of what is yet to come.
So far, so good.
More lie ahead.
He did take 5 damage. That's something that we'll probably be concerned about going forward. If we take this Mountain Goat, that's 2 healing. We also take Withering Mist here, but I think I'd rather take the Mountain Goat, as it's also a blocker. Fiora is interesting because she has her alternate win condition. We can see if we can make something work with that here. I don't really care for the other choices. It's also a free Fiora. I don't want to fight this. It seems like it will end poorly. And this one will also end poorly. The Frenzied Skitter does have Fearsome, so it makes it very hard to block. Giving Fiora a champion item chest would be good here, or giving Kindred one would also be good. I think we're going to end up taking Reckless Trifarian instead, though, and then taking that shop. I'm more afraid of the Fearsome. This is going to be problematic, though, for sure. Okay, we started with Crumble, a Wings in the Wave, and Fading Icon. It's basically a perfect starting hand. We also have Fiora, which we'll be able to play for free later. We'll start with the first wave, get an extra prey. Followed up with Fading Icon for another extra prey. There was maybe an idea to hold the mana there so we can use Crumble next round. This way we're not going to be able to use Crumble next round. I'm not sure if that's going to be bad or fine. Next round should be the only attack we need to survive. And then we'll be able to play Fiora and Kindred. And we're probably going to want to start killing some of these off so that we have more board space. If we block with everything, it does, like, the prey is a win condition. So right now they're doing 6 damage. We're losing at least 2 of them. We can't take the Shiraza damage. I could take the 4 points of damage, but I think I'd rather just not. We will get a prey back at the start of the next round. But yeah, it's not going to be as powerful as if we had kept our prey alive. You lose like a round in between. So play Fiora for free, and then we'll also play Kindred here. I want to attack with Fiora, but there's like not a good attack with Fiora. We could do this, and that's like 1 point into the level up, but I'm actually not sure how we're ever going to get 4 kills with her. So just hold her. We do need to get rid of these 2 challengers. If they challenged our prey, we're just never going to be able to build enough of a board. They're going to kill our prey, which is fine. I think we use Spirit Journey now, and then that'll Everfrost 3 units here. And then we just need to live this attack, and we have several options to do that.
If only Fiora could see me now.
She can. She's not impressed.
Base Melter's kind of unfortunate. We'll respond with Black Spirit's fine. We'll just kill him so he can't attack. We're losing 2 Kindred here. That's good for our board space. So it's not as bad as it sounds, but it does give them the option to kill our Kindred. If they did that, we would get the Everfrost and the Guardian Angel procs, though, which would have been fine. Them taking damage means they can no longer block, which is a little bit scary. Yeah, I just don't see how Fiora is ever going to be able to do anything here. It was probably a mistake to take her. But whatever. If we attack like this, we'll just block with the Powder Monkey. It doesn't actually, like, solve anything for us. We will need to kill that. I don't want to use Repost here, even though it will get us the kill on that. I might have to. Take a Ladros, that'll be a win condition. We will probably end up getting 9 mana here. Them killing Kindred's totally fine. We love it. They also only have 1 card in hand now. We can crumble a Kindred to get rid of Shiraza. Okay, so here we're gonna kill our Kindred with Spirit Journey. If they had another Blades Edge in hand, we actually probably would have lost the game right there. We're gonna play the Mountain Goat, which will heal us. We can also use Spirit Journey in the future on this Mountain Goat. And then that way we'll have a way to regain hit points. We could drop Ladros here, but we don't have enough mana to protect our Kindred. That might be fine because he still has her... I need to look up if it's she or they. And according to Google, Kindred is they, the lamb is she, the wolf is he. So, I don't know, I'm going to try to use they. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so if Kindred dies here, they have the Guardian Angel procs, which are good. So we can live with that if that happens. Ladros will have the Nexus health. And if Ladros dies later, we can replay for more damage. This also reduces the amount of stacks our prey needs. Wish there was a counter to see exactly how much it was. There isn't, though. And here, with this thing, Frostbite, we can throw Fiora into it. May as well attack with Ladros too while we're at it. Okay, Fiora is going to die. We're in a very solid position. I don't think there's really anything our opponent can do that scares us at all. You can use Spirit Journey on Kindred here to shut down this Basilisk Berserker. You want to respond to things earlier rather than later in this deck. I don't believe they have anything left, so I'm fairly happy to go ahead and use a Spirit Journey on our goat. It gives us the Kindred proc, which will remove Shiraza, and also gives us 2 hit points back. We can kind of do that forever now. May as well toss one for free.
An interplay
When I'm playing this way, I don't normally end up leveling Kindred. Let's go ahead and play down the Phantom Prankster to get a little extra damage in. And this doesn't do anything. We're not worried about it.
Everyone, dear wolf.
So when you're in the situation like I am and you don't know how much your prey is at, you can use Spirit Journey and it looks like it's going to do 11 damage. That's not quite winning yet. However, if we do draw Bladros first, and we'll actually override one of our Kindreds here, that'll bring him down to 8. Now, if they attack us, we just win the game, and we have the option to win the game whenever we want. We want to get our hit points up to around 36, so that our regen will take care of the rest and heal us to full for the next fight.
With grace and precision.
All these fights are going to be very long. That's just the nature of playing Kindred. Take minus cost on Crumble. It also gives extra Crumble in the deck. Crumble is good. It gives us a way to remove our prey and also removes their strongest threat. Sure. We don't want to use the reroll. We can save it for a free option. I don't know how bad Wiggly Burblefish is. I don't play against it very often. I know the Mind Meld spell can be very dangerous, but all we need to do is last 2 rounds. They get 1 attack phase. As always, we start by playing a prey.
So pretty.
I'm going to keep the mana in hand. We could play Mask Mother on that, but it's not really going to serve a lot of purpose. They have a Forever Blocker in the Powder Monkey, and they have this Elusive, which probably won't block ever, and we can't block it. So we're just going to let this happen. So here we have the option to use Crumble on our first wave to get rid of their strongest threat. It's not a bad plan, and I think I'm going to do that. Could have waited, I guess. Belt Maidens is a little bit worse. I could block here, but then this fight's just going to take longer. I'll take the 14. I know that probably doesn't seem like a good choice, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, we play Fiora. I figured out how to play her in the last game. Is that mine? I think that's mine. Yeah. Yeah, so they saw one of my Mountain Goats, which is one of my ways to heal. It's all unfortunate. That's okay. So we're just going to start whittling this thing down as soon as it's dead. Actually, if we use Spirit Journey on it, I think it will come back as a normal thing instead of a 20. But I think we might need the Spirit Journey to survive later. I'm just going to pass. So we're looking at taking at least 8 damage next turn, but we have 2 Spirit Journeys and that should prevent any damage. We'll pass. If we block here, Spirit Journey on Kindred, that'll stun most of the board. It just leaves these guys over there. We can block one with Fiora, that's great for us. And we're willing to sacrifice one of our prey here. We took like too much damage. We can't be taking more when we don't have to right now. Also having more board space is going to be beneficial for us. Kindred's proc will get rid of this Mariah's song stress. We can do a little bit of damage here, get rid of an elusive. Can also remove a Kindred here and make our Mask Mother pretty big. It also gives us some, not exactly board space, but it will eventually result in some board space for us. With our Frostbite, Fiora is always going to be able to kill one thing, and that's going to be great. I don't know if full sending is correct, but we can get rid of this Kindred that doesn't have Guardian Angel on it and attack with the Mask Mother for free. We also have the option to use Repost to get rid of the Lord Protege, which I think is probably correct here. It'll also let us see what we pull from the Titanic Sigil of the Storm. So that's a Fiora level.
Too easy.
I think I'm a little concerned about our deck size with Wiggly Burblefishes stealing our cards. Okay, we do get a Mountain Goat, which we're going to turn into full health refill if we're lucky. I'm going to get that down as soon as possible. And we need to start clearing out board space.
Precision and grace.
If we kill Kindred, it'll result in us ending up with 4 damage taken. If we kill Burblefish, also 4 damage taken. Yeah, so basically everything we do here, we're going to end up taking 4 damage. So that's not super productive, but we'll do what we can. Use the Spirit Journey on the goat so we can get another one in hand, get 2 hit points back from that. I think I'm going to want to end up using this Repost to hopefully get something that can give us healing. I'm not sure what even that would be, but it's worth trying to find out. We need to remove their Phantom Prankster. I don't want to end the game just yet because we're so just not healthy going into the next one. We can win the game at basically any time though. So we're going to attack like this. They should block with both of those. Maybe they won't. But we do get rid of the Phantom Prankster here, and we challenge that in the first slot so that we don't take extra damage from killing the units. One thing you can do instead of double Guardian Angel is to use Guardian's Orb, and then sometimes you can roll into some sort of life heal. We need to kill our Mountain Goat every turn.
A glimpse of what is yet to come.
And I think I'll save the Repost for one more turn. But we need to play it to see what the other unit is. If we can pull something that has any sort of life steal, That would be fantastic. We're only gaining 1 hit point a turn for killing the goat. Okay, so we didn't roll into anything that will preserve our hit points, unfortunately. Spirit Journey the goat, 2 hit points. Our kindreds are getting very big. I'm a little concerned that I'm not going to be able to stop these 2 elusives, and if I pass the turn, I'm going to end up taking more damage than if I don't stop them now. Pure dying is fine. We're trying to stall out the game anyway. I believe... Yeah. So, our prey is big enough to win the game at this point. And all we have to do is deal with this Wiggly Burblefish. I'm going to pass. They attack. We're going to use Spirit Journey on Kindred.
An interplay of shadow and sunlight. They will.
And second Spirit Journey on our goat. Puff caps are ruining our lives. We're gonna kill the goat again.
A glimpse of what is yet to come.
And unfortunately, I feel like stalling is just not an effective option at this point. We're gonna end up just taking way more damage than we would otherwise. Not sure how much damage this prey will do if I kill it, and I don't want to draw 2 cards necessarily. Yeah, we're gonna get hit with a buff cap. And we didn't quite have enough damage to kill. Play Fiora.
Steps ahead.
We can crumble a Kindred to take out another unit.
A pale slumber.
And we'll put the Prankster on board. We're going to Spirit Journey the Mountain Goat. That will give us our 2 hit points, do 1 damage from the Prankster. Then we can Black Spear one of our own units to finish off this fight. We lost a lot of hit points. I probably shouldn't have taken that first hit. And so that was a mistake, but it's fine. Probably. 20 hit points is probably fine to get through the rest. We're going to take the... Okay, Torture Prodigy with Vampiric Scepter is great. That'll help our stabilization a lot. And we're going to go into here and hope for the same thing. We didn't get it. We have Black Cleaver though. I believe Black Cleaver on Kindred should be very strong. It should proc twice with the Guardian Angels. You always want to cut your worst card. I think in this case it's actually going to end up being this Laurent Protege. And we're going into Trundle. Trundle's power is pretty scary. Gonna get rid of all of these cards, hope for something better. So when the foe summons an 8+ cost unit, grant their other units 8/8. That's really scary. But again, we only have to last 2 rounds. So we'll start by playing Fading Icon to give us a prey. This is also an extra blocker. That has regen, there's no point in even attacking here. Our goal is to play this Crumble next round to get rid of probably Trundle. And I don't really feel comfortable taking any damage right here. So I'll just full block. They also give us a lot of board space for killing Kindred. We're going to save the 3 mana. It'll give us the ability to use Crumble or Spirit Journey. We play Fiora.
I long for a worthy opponent.
We play Kindred.
Without the other.
I will on down.
Kill this Powder Monkey. She'll give us a Kindred proc on the 0/20, which will move our Frostbite over to Trundle. We do want to kill Trundle also though, and I don't mind getting more Kindreds out. I probably should have done this first, but I was a little concerned about the mana.
The trolls are going to war! Go to war!
Yeah, the Black Cleaver didn't proc twice. It's not Shadow Totem. It's just Guardian Angel, so that was dumb of me to think that that would happen. If that stairs is going to clear our board here, that's not ideal. I don't know if we live this. It also gave everything else +8/+8.
Embrace life.
We'll play this Kindred, it'll block 1, they'll let us end the turn. And we take that every time. Alright, now we're gonna start taking over the game. Play Tortured Prodigy, it gives us 5 hit points back. They do have some very enormous units, but, you know, who can be scared? We will kill our prey with Spirit. Actually, let's kill Kindred with Spirit Journey.
Sleep now.
That'll give us 2 more Kindreds. And because of the Tortured Prodigy, we have spell mana to play Crumble. We'll Crumble Trundle. I don't know if that's the correct option. There's a lot of big units on the board, but I think just getting rid of a champion is usually good.
They will.
We have some good defense against Fearsome here. Second, if that stairs is super unfortunate, that's fine. We left a Kindred up with Guardian Angel. So it's going to kill our entire board again. But it will result in 2 Frostbites here. We're also going to Spirit Journey one of our Kindreds and get another, or not Frostbite, but Stun, Everfrost. And we can't take that damage, so we're going to block. I think if I blocked with this one first, the doubles would have allowed me to save the other Kindred. Would have been smarter. I'll play Tortured Prodigy down, get some more hit points. If they have another It That Stares, we're kind of boned. So hopefully that's not a thing they have. I do want to play Spirit Leech, but I don't have the mana to do that in Spirit Journey. We might need Spirit Journey as a defensive here. I don't want to play Mountain Goat. I want to preserve our board space. And we can't attack at all. It's just not an option here. So we have to pass. Double Frostbite is fine. They're out of mana now, so I can Spirit Journey a Kindred. This will make it come back with a Guardian Angel. And if I had a little more mana, I would play Spirit Leech here. But I don't. I'm going to play Mask Mother and get rid of this Kindred, so we can get the Kindred proc and start removing. Their board is incredibly frightening, I'm not going to lie. If we Spirit Journey Kindred, we'll get more Kindreds on the board. It's probably worth it to do it early, although they'll probably play another card. If they do attack us right now, we're going to take, I believe, 11 damage, which isn't the end of the world, so it might be worth waiting. We could also play the Wings and the Wave as a defensive option, but we do want to probably use Spirit Journey on Kindred, so that's not going to go super well. I think I'm gonna wait and see. I think they can probably still play another card. Yeah, I should have just pressed the button. We're gonna block the 11 here, we're gonna block the 8 here, and we're gonna use Spirit Journey on Kindred over here, and we're gonna end up just taking 6 damage. 1 from the Powder Monkey dying, and 5 from the Iceveil Archer.
A glimpse of what is yet to come.
We're gonna play another Mask Mother here to get the Kindred proc.
I as well, dear wolf.
We are starting to run them out of cards in hand. It goes 3 left. We pull Crumble, which is amazing. Let's just take out their strongest unit. Sacrificing a Kindred for more board space. You don't need more than 1 on the board.
Snow Thunder smash all the things!
We don't want to play the Mountain Goat because we want to preserve our board space for when we Spirit Journey this Kindred here with the Guardian Angels. If they ever get down to a point of board space where we can stun everything on the board with Everfrost, that's going to be when we can start attacking. That hasn't happened yet. And there's no reason to play anything else, I don't think. You can play Spirit Leech and just draw 2 more cards. We draw into a Crumble, which is great. Let's crumble this 43 with Challenger. And we can play the Wings and the Wave to draw a card if we want. But I'm not sure I want to use the board space on it. I'm also not sure I won't die if I don't do that. So let's play Fading Icon here, and then use the Wings of the Wave, killing Fading Icon. We can use our Prey to start doing some chip damage. We're still not super afraid of anything that's happening. Like, I mean, it's not good, obviously. We're not we're not in an enviable position, but it's not a disaster either. I don't think they can really do anything if we just put down the mountain goat. And we can just sacrifice here. I'll get rid of one of the prey and leave the mountain goat. We can use Spirit Journey tricks on it to keep gaining some more hit points. And we can play the Phantom Prankster, killing the mountain goat, getting the Kindred proc, also gaining 2 hit points. We need to be killing off all of their units as much as possible here. Get another Fiora, which we will play. Obliterate units with 4 less from play or hand. I mean, that's not great, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. It's not great, though. We will Spirit Journey on Kindred to make more Kindred. This gives us blockers for next round. It also lets us... Nope, we don't even get a proc off of it. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, we're just gonna have to eat whatever's happening next. This is fine. Sort of fine. Might have been worth using Spirit Journey on one of the Kindreds that were gonna die, which would make a Kindred that would die. But it would have Guardian Angel on it. He chooses not to attack into us, which is fine. I'll drop Tortured Prodigy for 5 more hit points. Eventually we're going to get into a situation where all we're drawing is Crumbles and Spirit Journeys, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Drop another Tortured Prodigy for 5 more hit points. We can remove the Kindred without Guardian Angel to get Kindred with Guardian Angel. It's just impossible to attack with them getting 8/8 whenever they want. Plays Trundle. When Trundle levels up, it gets overwhelmed, so we just don't want to see that. We'll kill a Kindred with Guardian Angel here, which will give us 2 more Kindreds. It'll do a lot of stun, which makes this round very safe. They have 17 cards left, we have 17 cards left, that's going to be fine. We can just block with a Kindred here. That gives us some board space back, does a lot of damage into the Ice Veil Archer, so he's killable later. Gonna use Crumble on the Prey, get rid of this She Who Wanders. She'll also get rid of the Spectral Matron at the end of the round. Get rid of the Ice Pillar. Spirit Journey on this Kindred without Guardian Angel to get a new Kindred with Guardian Angel. Spirit Journey Kindred, get 3 stuns. Our original Kindred is starting to become bigger than his units, so we'll be able to start attacking with that, which is fantastic. And we finally whittled down his board to the point where we can just attack with everything, more or less. I want to attack as an open attack first, so that he's forced to block. If he plays another 8/8 down, everything will get 8 more hit points, and it's just going to be a nightmare again. We're finally getting to the point where we can actually start doing anything. Crumble a Kindred for board space. We have 2 with Guardian Angel, which is fantastic. He's finally out of a board. Get rid of our other Kindred for more board space. And we will make more Kindreds here.
An interplay of shadow like dappled sunlight.
Finally get to attack, and we win. That was 19 rounds, but it was relatively safe. I was at no point worried.
Grace and precision.
Maybe at a couple points worried with the hit that stairs, killing off our entire board. We still made it through. Take Deathless on Kindred. That's just one more Kindred. Not sure how that interacts with Guardian Angel. That might be a mistake. I'm gonna take Explosive Entrance. We're making a lot of creatures. I think I would rather... We have a lot of money, so I think I'd rather remove a card versus get more money. We don't need healing immediately because we just refilled after that boss fight. We do want to keep our Kindred in hand, of course, and Crumble is fantastic. We're hoping to draw something that makes a prey so that we have something on the board. And we pull it. So our goal is going to be to use Crumble next round to get rid of whatever is most threatening at the time. Anything with elusive. So probably the Screen Glade duo is the scariest thing to me. They open attack for 20, which is not great. We can use Spirit Journey on the Green Glade duo. That'll save us 7 damage. We have to sacrifice all our prey here. I get really tired of playing from behind. So we're trying to avoid having that happen again. Next round we're going to play Fiora and Kindred. Fiora is free. We get our Kindred down with our Deathless. We take out this Navori Highwayman. They're going to get +2/+2 every time they have 3 or more units on board, and it seems impossible to keep that down. So all these units are just getting big and wide. It's basically the Trundle fight all over again. They play a card which gives us the opportunity to kill Kindred. We can do it with either Spirit Journey or Kindred Spirit Journey. I think Kindred Spirit Journey is fine. I'm going to find out how Deathless interacts with Guardian Angel here. Looks like it went well. Use Black Spear to remove the elusive and get some chip damage in on the Green Glade Elder. This is apparently unnecessary because Kindred is just going to remove it from the board. We're just going to full attack here. We don't mind losing Kindreds, but they're not blocking in a way where that's even possible. I was thinking maybe the sparring student could get a little bit stronger and we'd lose one. We're going to use Crumble on one of our Kindreds here to get rid of this sparring student. I think they should end up with 2 units at the end of this. They made 2 more, so that's not actually helping. We can crumble another one to get rid of an additional unit here.
Gently.
We don't want any trouble.
And they fill their board. At least they're out of cards though. So
One to remember us by.
they don't really have an attack against us here. Like they can attack without elusive. We're just gonna use Spirit Journey on it to just remove it.
An interplay of shadows like dappled sunlight.
And we can use Mask Mother on one of our Kindreds. Probably shouldn't have been that Kindred. But just to get a card out of her hand to get a very large Mask Mother. We also have the option to use Spirit Leech to draw some more cards. I do want to draw into some healing. We can get rid of Fiora, she's not really doing anything. And we draw into Tortured Prodigy, which is perfect. We're going to get rid of the Spirit Leech here.
Bring me tea to gain the strength of rivers.
Just attack with everything. I do believe the most likely thing at this point is that he's going to play Infinite Inspiring Mentors, which is
Sweet button.
whatever, I guess.
Give me a sweet button. Tightens the senses.
We'll play a Phantom's Prankster down so that we have more chip damage.
You'll thank me later. My training is unconventional. Bring me tea to gain the strength of rivers.
Okay.
And a 1, 2, 3.
He has 6 cards left. I think he's just going to die from drawing himself out. I don't think we need to consider anything past that. We're not going to be able to hit through the amount of units he's creating before that happens, I don't think. We'll crumble a prey. Like, it might honestly be faster if I just pass every turn from here on out.
They will.
Yeah, he has the ability to make infinite Inspiring Mentors if I attack and kill all his units. I'll just do that. No point in playing the game. We literally just have to wait.
Quietly now.
Spirit Journey on Bendivore Conspirator to prevent taking 5 damage. We can't block elusive, but we can remove them. Our unit didn't die, unfortunately, so I can't play Black Spear.
A tune of courage for our companions.
But I can Mask Mother here on our smallest Kindred.
I as well, dear wolf.
Black Spear the Elusive so that we don't have to worry about that in the future.
What do you call that technique?
And our opponent ran out of cards. Dumb. Very dumb game.
More lie ahead.
I think I'll take more Crumble. Want to remove a card. I think our worst card right now is probably either Fading Icon or Mountain Goat. Get rid of Mountain Goat. Could choose not to get rid of a card there. That's like a pretty valid option. I think Emperor's Prosperity with Brainworm is actually good. We could use more card draw. We're never full in hand. Drawing two and having the opponent discard is strong. And then we have Smooth Soloist coming up, and I'll probably save my rerolls for that. So we'll take this Higher Education power here. I mean, either way we go is going to be terrible, so. If I were doing this again, I might actually remove one of the Guardian Angels from Kindred, although, I mean, it has been helpful. But I might remove one for maybe Stalker's Blade or something. Frostbite, turn 1 was honestly probably game-changing. Gonna play 2 Wings of the Wave, Wings and the Wave for our prey. We may as well attack and do a little damage to the Zephyr Sage here. Could play Mask Mother, but we'd rather save the mana for Rumble next round. All of his units are so big. Yeah. We're just gonna pass because we don't know if something's worse is gonna show up. So we have the ability to crumble one of the Navori Blade Scouts, but we can't deal with both of them. They have elusive, so we can't stop that. We could Spirit Journey one of them as well, but I think that's just worse overall. But it does let us do it at fast speed, which might be more productive if we play something now and then he still has 3 mana and these only cost 1. That's just, I don't know, a choice between what you think is more safe. Crumble is obviously the better option. Alright, so we took 15 damage, which is super unfortunate, but we didn't really have a choice. We're getting this prey tossed back to our hand, we'll just play it out again. Every time we play a card or a creature, we're going to do 1 damage to the enemy's nexus. It's a slow bleed. Not like super good or anything. Our goal here is going to be to get Kindred out. And then we can start killing our Kindreds off. Actually, yeah, let's kill a Kindred here. This might be a bad call because it's going to take up a lot of board space. It also does give us a lot of blockers in the future. And all of them have Deathless. Well, 2 of them have Deathless. Those Blade Scouts might honestly just end us. We have enough mana to use Spirit Journey and Crumble here. We're gonna for sure end up needing to use both. There's just so much elusive. I think we can go one more before we need to react. And I was wrong.
Be still. Foolish.
So this looks scary, but it's not. We're going to... If we can kill the Deathless Kindred. Yeah, okay. We can kill this Deathless Kindred. We'll stun everything on the board. Get some Kindred procs out here. We are a little concerned about our board space. We have a Tortured Prodigy in hand, so we're not particularly worried about our hit points. We do need to start getting those Blade Scouts out of his hand, though. They're a nightmare for us. Should have attacked before I used Crumble here. Gonna just full send here. If they kill our prey, that's fine.
Bring me tea to gain the strength of rivers.
Can play a Tortured Prodigy. Board space is an issue right now, though. I do want the hit points, so it's like a tough call between that. Possibly best to just wait the round and see what happens. I can't do anything to use more of our board space here. This probably would kill me next round. He still has a Navori Blade Scout, at least one in hand. Yeah. We do have this Mask Mother, which we can use on a Kindred to not take up board space, and also trigger the Deathless effect. Okay, he's choosing not to do anything. I don't know if I believe him. So I'm gonna kill Kindred here with this Mask Mother. Then I'm gonna play Tortured Prodigy for the 5 hit points. He does attack. So if I had ended the turn, obviously he wouldn't have gone to attack. But had I ended the turn, I would have got to play Tortured Prodigy, which is something that I wanted to do. We're just gonna full block here and see what it looks like. We have 0 cost Spirit Journey, so if we end up having a Kindred that doesn't have either Guardian Angel or Deathless on it, we can make that happen. But they all have Deathless, so it's fine. I'm actually tempted to crumble one of them just to remove a little bit more. We can wait till next round on it, though.
Control 1, control 2, control 3. Take the high ground.
Alright, so here we're gonna start using Crumble, removing our lowest power Kindred. Gonna attack with everything here. We want to just start removing his board. Gonna crumble our Mask Mother. Maybe not right now. Let's start by using Spirit Journey on the Tortured Prodigy so we can get 5 hit points. But we do need board space. He has an Avoid Blade Scouts, and we don't have a solution for Elusive other than killing Kindred. He's down to 1 card. We can use Emperor's Prosperity here. We picked it up so that we could get rid of it, and we can continue crumbling his board if we wanted to. I don't think we necessarily need to. We'll see what card he gets. We're not worried about anything that's on the board right now. He'll probably crumble whatever he plays. Yeah, that does nothing. I don't know why we do that. It's fine. So we'll crumble a Prey, get rid of the Fey Guide. Drop down Torture Prodigy for 5 hit points. Spirit Journey it for 5 more. We are now full. We are winning. Clean. We do lose 1 hit point here for the Powder Monkey, but we'll regen it back.
More lie ahead.
Don't want any of these cards. Shield of Durand could give us a champion, which I don't know is fine. You can take a Spirit Leech and then get rid of Spirit Leech at this thing here. I'm not sure what we want. Sorcery is not bad, and that lets us free spend our mana whenever we want. I'll probably just take that. Then we can get rid of Spirit Leech. We have the Emperor's Prosperity. It does the same job.
At last, my time is at hand.
So the Lissandra power is that after I play 3 cards, my cards cost 3 more mana. That's a little bit fixed with the refill spell mana sorcery power. I'm tired already. This has been a long run. We're over an hour. And whenever she plays a landmark, her landmarks advance 3. So we need to. We didn't start with anything good, which is unfortunate. Guess we can do 2 damage to this guy here. Might just die next round. I don't know. Could have played Mask Weather, it would have been free.
Ages pass, but I am eternal.
Lissandra, of course, immediately levels up. Nexus has tough. We can't afford Kindred yet. It's triple Ice Shard here. I guess it's only double Ice Shard in this version. But the amount of damage that Kindred can put out is... Or not Kindred, but Lissandra can put out right now is incredible. We can play the Mask Mother without killing one of our units. And that'll give us the ability to block. And we can Spirit Journey one of the Frostguard Thralls. I don't know if that counts as a summon for the Watcher, but I think we're just mostly worried about living this round. If we make it to next round, we can worry about anything then. Until we remove Lissandra, we can't damage the Nexus at all. We can play Fiora. If she plays Ice Shard, Fiora will die. We also just need to get rid of Lissandra because Ice Shards will kill us. We have 16 Nexus health left.
Without the other.
So they Frostbite our Kindred. We'll attack with Fiora, pulling this Thrall. I was hoping they would block Kindred there. Wouldn't make sense to, but, you know, prayers. Now, no matter what Lissandra does here, we're making more Kindreds. We want to stun this whole board.
Shadows like dappled sunlight.
The Watcher's also free already.
They will.
Frost gathers.
Ours.
Feels to me like they decided to kill Lissandra. I guess Lissandra's fine. Because one of our multiple of our Kindreds are gonna die from the Ice Shards. Alright, that was a thing that happened. We're gonna play a Tortured Prodigy. We need hit points. Everything is super unsafe right now. Obviously, they play the Watcher. I want to draw a card, so let's kill another Kindred. It also will give us a Kindred proc to remove one of the creatures. I want to draw another card, but we can save it for next round. The Watcher here should go down to 0. 204. But because it's at 0 when we play the last wind here, it'll get impacted by Kindred power. We'll attack with 2 Kindred here. I probably should have attacked with this last wind too to get rid of it. That's okay. Sandra decided to help me out with Ice Shards. She could conceivably do that again, and that would be terrible. Yeah. I'll play a second Tortured Prodigy here. And then I'm going to use Spirit Journey to refill the life on the first one. This will get rid of the Watcher, which makes us considerably more safe. I still have too much board space here. Or my board space is too full, rather. She is running out of cards, which is great. We can draw into Emperor's Prosperity, or whatever it's called, Pot of Greed. Trundle levels here. It's not fantastic for us. We may have to remove him with Spirit Journey. So yeah, this is 42 damage. We want to kill things. We can lose a Tortured Prodigy there. And here we only take 9 damage if we block this way. Wonder if there's a better option. Yeah, if we Spirit Journey here, we still take 9 damage. Because we don't have the board space to get multiple Kindreds here. Yeah, and it will reset Trundle as well. I think it gives him another Ice Pillar though, so that's a consideration. I think I'm just gonna have to be fine with that.
Stinging cold.
I don't even know what's gonna happen here. We need to get rid of Lissandra. I think it was considerably worse for Lissandra to use Ice Shard there.
A glimpse of what is yet to come.
I think if it had just used Entomb, we would have lost. A lot of our things died, so we have enough to Black Spear Lissandra, which is fortunately enough to finish her off. I'm going to play another Tortured Prodigy. I'm not happy with my hit points right now. So we're in a very winning position. But, I mean, there's still ways that we can lose. So I still have to make good choices. I'm going to refill the life on this Tortured Prodigy.
Shadows like dappled sunlight.
We finally level Kindred up.
Werewolf.
That'll be very helpful. Just make our things a little bit bigger. We can survive Ice Shards now. That'll be a little more defense against Overwhelm. I'm gonna go ahead and kill a Tortured Prodigy here. Tomb is fine. I actually just Spirit Journey that
A
too.
glimpse of what is yet to come. Gently. Foolish.
Okay, we are going to crumble a Kindred to get rid of this Thrall.
Prepare slumber.
Can attack this with the Tortured Prodigy and then just full send on everything else. You can also use Black Spear to remove this Powder Monkey right now. I don't know what's in Lissandra's hand right now though, so I'm gonna not do that. This looks good enough. We win. Unfortunately, that's not an S rank because we took 1 damage from the Powdered Monkey at the end there.
And precision.
It's fine though. Getting through it is fine. So that wasn't the fastest game ever, but we were rarely in danger. And it uses a 3-star champion with no Epic Relics. And so, as I said, if I did that in the future, I'd probably use one less Guardian Angel and replace it. You could use second Everfrost if you have that, or Stalker's Blade would be good, also, or Guardian's Orb even. Any of those options. Guardian's Orb can sometimes lose you the game if you get Reckoner's Mark, because you'll spawn them in and then they'll die, so that it has a risk associated with it. Stalker's Blade probably would have been really good there, though. We were running out of board space consistently with the double Guardian Angel. However, when we got the Deathless power, that really changed the entire game for us. So, I mean, it's really just up to your choice. Anyway, that is all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.